What's up, guys? Just got back from tennis, so like my hair's up. Wait, let me take it out actually. I look a little bit crazy, honestly, but who cares? I don't know if you guys can hear my fan in the background, can you? But as I said, I've decided to make like this like online digital diary journal thing, maybe weekly, because I just think it's fun to share checkpoints. I already said that in like my first video, but like I think it's fun to just be able to like share checkpoints, on my days. Maybe I shouldn't have taken my hair out. It looks so messy. Well, y'all haven't seen me with hair at full potential. The last video, I'd like just gotten out of bed or something. So like, whatever. Y'all haven't seen the curly hair at full potential. This is it after sweatily playing tennis. But we're all here probably for an update. Well, actually, no one's even here. I'm here for an update on whatever's like been happening. First of all, I did get a response to that like freaking pickup line I sent a little bit ago. It took him a while, but he did end up responding. That was like a corny ass line, and I was like, okay, like, so technically it's in the green. Like, I'm just gonna keep on like irritating the shit out of this kid now, because now I know I can like say stuff like that and get away with it, He even responded with a little bit of a, is this Riz? And I was like, I don't know, maybe it is. And he acknowledged himself that what he said was pretty cringe. But like, I guess I can't be talking because I told him he was a cute cumber. That's pretty embarrassing, But honestly, I do think potential is there. There's lots of potential. But then again, I'm not gonna go ahead and get my hopes up. I'll give you guys a few recent updates. What's funny is I'm telling you guys like recent updates, even though you guys don't know the past like at all. Cause last video, I didn't share anything. As I mentioned, like, I don't want to give you guys like sorry, this fan is pissing me off. I don't want to give you guys like the backstory on like the past 5 years, like what has led up to me like eventually confessing. Like, I wanted to give you guys like where I'm at right now, because no one cares about the past. Well, maybe you guys do. Maybe if this, actually no, I don't want to say if this video gets popular, because I don't want it to get popular, so I'm not even gonna say that. So I'm just like gonna leave it at that. You guys will never know what I had to say, but maybe one day I'm gonna make a backstory video. But what should we talk about today? Some more updates. Oh yes, braces. As you can see, my braces, we're gonna see if we can get them off in August before I go to Toronto, like early August, but I don't think they're gonna come off because they said there's like a gap here. Wait, is it closed? I don't know, I can't really tell. But what was I saying? It's gonna be so embarrassing if people are actually here. So it was a piece of hair. Oh yes, this is a digital diary journal type thing. We've had a few conversations recently, mostly to me commenting on his absolutely terrible spelling. Like, it's buns, bro. Like, this spelling is so buns. But yeah, everything is Gucci. I explained to him recently what like snowflake meant. I told a joke, I think, and I was like, it's called dark humor snowflake, and he was like, snowflake? And I was like, yeah, snowflake means like someone who's sensitive, because like, snowflakes disintegrate pretty quickly when you touch them or something. And he's like, oh, I thought that was a corny pet name. And I was like, do I look like someone who would say something corny? And he's like, maybe. Okay, bro, like, shut up. But like, you're one to talk. Me, corny? That's debatable. Oh my gosh, these videos are actually so corny. Whatever, it's my digital diary. I can do whatever I want on here. But oh my gosh, I have like a pimple here too. I'll give it 2 days. It'll be gone in 2 days. Watch, guys. Maybe a day, actually. It looks pretty like over. It looks like it's at the end of its life. Whatever. But let's need to fix my eyebrows, low key. Wait, I'm getting off track. Yes, digital diary. What was I saying? Oh yes, snowflake. And then I was like, you know what? In my head, I was thinking, you know what? As a joke, I'm just gonna start calling this kid Snowflake, because it seems like he's soft launching the fact that he wants to be called Snowflake at this point, So me and him, we had a little argument yesterday over who's the worst speller. Okay, out of all the battles I've won, I do gotta say, I didn't win this one. I did have to end up conceding my pride. I was like, you know what, fine, like fine, you win this one, you know. But bro still kept attacking my spelling. Like, okay, we get it, like, geez, Snowflake, calm down. Oh my god, rage baiting was so fun, you know. But then I did also tell him about this one dream I had in September. It was called the Penny Prince dream. And then basically in this dream, so me and my friend, do I share this? Yeah, I should share this. Basically, I was in like this huge castle, and then there was like a basement to this castle, but for some reason it wasn't actually underground. It was like above ground, and there was a bunch of windows, and only natural light was let in. And there were huge windows. They took up like the whole walls, and it was like a hexagon shaped like base, okay? And the floors were marble, and there was like only natural light coming in. I already said that. There was like no artificial light. And then me and my friend were sitting on like, and there's pillars everywhere too, and everyone in this basement was like a middle-aged woman, I'd say, and they were all walking around and like just chatting with each other. I would say it was crowded, but it wasn't crowded. You could tell like only special people got in, okay? But me and one of my close friends, we were sitting in the middle of this like marble floor, and she was telling me, she was like, oh, the freaking penny prince ceremonies today. And I'm like, what the heck is the penny ceremony? She was explaining to me, and she's like, basically a guy will come up to you and profess his love, and then he's gonna give you a penny, and then you guys are like bound together, and then you'll be able to escape the basement. And I was like, the freak? And in this dream, me and him were strangers, but basically I was like, that's so stupid, what do you mean, like, how am I gonna escape the basement, there's no guy? And then she's like, oh my gosh, behind you. And then I turn around, and then you guys are never gonna guess who it is. Okay, maybe you are. But then I turn around and it's him, and then he's holding a penny, and he's wearing like the goofiest outfit ever. Like, it's like a medieval outfit. It's like white, and it looks pretty cheap, even though he's like supposed to be a freaking prince, like, I guess, bro. And there's like gold accents on it. And then I, like, in the dream didn't know who he was, so I was like, who the hell is this kid? And then he holds out the penny, and he's like, want to go somewhere cool? That is so cringe. But basically I told him yesterday about this dream, because like I don't even care. I can tell him whatever I want now, technically, because like nothing to hide anymore, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of this all. Like, at first I used to be like, what can I say to this kid without him thinking like I like him, you know? But now it's more of like, I can just share whatever I want with him. Like, I don't even need to have a filter. Like, the filter's only if I want to have a filter at this point, which I like don't really, because I don't think he cares. Like, I don't think it's affecting him that much. Instead, he was like making jokes about the dream, and he's like, what, in the Disney Channel? And I was like, this is, yeah, it was kind of something I'd watch in like 4th grade. And he's like, this sounds like the beginning of a rom-com. And I was like, yeah. One sec. Anyways, sorry, my brother was calling me. But basically after that, me telling the dream, he was like talking to me in some like professional language, like, actually, according to my calculations, your spelling is absolutely terrible, or some like fancy lingo like that. And I was like, bro, you sound like the freaking Penny Prince right now, because in the dream he had like a British accent. But like, I just think it's funny that we can like joke about this stuff now, because I think that's like something that wasn't there before. And plus, like, we're actually like both a lot nicer to each other now, if that makes any sense. But yeah, thanks for listening. This is just entry number 1. I'll let you guys know if anything juicy happens. You know, it's gonna suck if in junior year we like don't have any classes together, because then like, how am I supposed to be doing my charisma kind of work, you know? Like, that's gonna be so like sad. But I guess I've survived the past 2 years without a class with this kid, so if we can make it work, we can make it work. Plus, our group might still like hang out like this summer, I think in beginning of August maybe. So there's always that as an option. But yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk, or my, what is this, entry number 1. Yes. Bye-bye.